If you have areas, rooms, or stairs that you want to keep your baby out of, you might need a little gate like this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just bought this baby gate, and it's one of the cheapest ones, and it was kind of meant to fit your normal sized openings here. It was inexpensive. Supposedly, it advertises itself as easy to set up, and it's one of these gates that you see a lot. So I should just be able to go in and out of this area without having to worry about my little one getting in here or falling or getting himself in trouble. So let me show you the gate, how to set it up and install it. All right, so here is the gate itself. It's by Safety First, easy install walkthrough gate. So let's just get the gate out and start taking a look. All right, you know when you get some stuff and you think it's gonna be really simple to put together and it looks more intimidating than you expected, and this is it. Looks like kind of the spacers here. I gotta cut off all these. Let's doing some hardware in here. I mean, this is the gate itself that would open up, but I'm guessing things just go in there. So I'll take a look at what's in here and the instructions and see if I can get this thing set up, because I am a Muppet who would generally just skip the instructions altogether. All right, so the first thing you have to do is figure out where you're going to install it, and then you have to measure from wall to wall, because there are some spacers that will go up to 32 inches, 35 inches, and 38 inches. So I'm actually going to use the iPhone camera to measure from this wall to this wall, and then hopefully I'll figure out what size is right for this. All right, and now, according to my measurements, it's 36 inches. Yeah, it's iPhone camera measuring. This technology for you. But I need to go above this 35-inch one, and so I will go up to 38 inches, which means I'm going to use two extensions, and I'm going to go to steps 2A through 2D. And so I'm going to have to assemble it, and it looks like I need a bar and then these top pieces. There are two bars right here, and then these are the top pieces. I think they are all the same, so I don't think it really matters, but then you're just going to put this in there, just like this. And so I've got one in either end here. And I do want to show you here, it is not easy to see, but right there, embossed in the side, kind of melted in, says top right there. And down on the bottom one, it says bottom right there. So now if you have caps on the gate itself here, like we do down here, I think I just want to pry this off. So I am going to just take a flathead screwdriver and pry that off, but then that will allow this bottom piece to slide in there just like that. And now that I have that cap off, you can see that they just slide in here. And I want to make sure that both are going down evenly, and you might just need a little persuasion, just a little bit of banging, rubber mallet or a hammer or something to kind of push that in. I'm just going to use the weight of my body. And then you want to install the other extension on this side right here if you need the full width like I do. All right, now the last thing is we have these spacers and bumper caps. And then before you do anything else, you're going to take these caps that you have pried off and you're going to put them back. So these go in the bottom, and there are some different ones that go up in the top, it looks like. A little more square, so that will just go in there. And that will allow you to then thread in these little stoppers. So I'm going to adjust this one here. Especially when you're putting this in for the first time, you're going to want to make sure that it fits. So you probably want to screw these in pretty far so that it will fit, and then you can extend them out. So you're going to do that on all four corners here. All right, baby gate is in. Probably the most tedious thing about this is adjusting these. My lesson learned here is that you can actually just turn this little knob, and it's a lot easier to just kind of extend, deploy or bring back in these posts, and then these rubber feet kind of just wedge it in. The other thing I will let you know is that there is a little lock down here, pivots down like this, so that you can lock it one way or both ways if you don't want someone opening it no matter what. So you just have to lift those up. And then the other thing is you want to make sure that these are tight and these are tight, because it will make this little latch here meet. And this little bar here is red until this actually reaches in there. The little tab reaches in there. So to open this up, you push this forward, you lift this up, and now you can see that is red. But when it is closed, it'll be green. So as an adult, I can lift this up, lift that up, open it up either direction, Now I can have access to my basement. I don't have to worry about my baby falling down the steps per se, so I can get rid of this. But this works very nicely, 36 inches, 3 feet across. I had to use the extension on this side and on this side, but it's just gonna give me a little more peace of mind. So if you wanna pick up this cheap baby gate for up to 38-inch openings, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.